today we are making chicken and corn enchiladas verdes. Basically, it's a really delicious mixture of chicken and corn and like a tomatillo salsa with tons of cheese, rolled up into corn tortillas, slathered with more of this tomatillo salsa, more cheese, and then baked. So it's pretty delicious. It's the perfect summertime enchilada. So that's what we're gonna be making today. Let's get into it. We need to broil all of our ingredients for our tomatillo salsa. Tomatillos, in case you don't know, are these like husk tomatoes, and you're just gonna peel the husk off, and it's like kind of sticky. So always make sure you rinse these guys, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna peel the husk off and rinse them. Tomatillos have like a really bright and tart flavor, especially when they're fresh. When you boil tomatillos, they kind of maintain that really tart flavor. But when you roast them or boil them like we're gonna do, it kind of accentuates their sweetness a little bit, which is really nice. And it loses some of that tartness. It's gonna be good. I know that this is like a baked dish that maybe you don't wanna turn your oven on for in the summertime, but like, trust me, it's worth it because corn. Onto a sheet tray they go, along with a few serrano peppers. We're gonna do a couple cloves of garlic. We're gonna keep the peel on them because it's just gonna help protect them a little bit. White onion. I'm just gonna quarter the onion, pop that onto my sheet tray, along with corn. Corn. Look at corn. Oh, I love corn. I'm gonna go into the broiler, and it's gonna take, depending on your oven, like 15, 20 minutes. Don't forget, like the corn will take a little bit longer, so you can take out the other things and just rotate everything halfway through. We're gonna let that go. Right on in here. We're doing chicken for the filling of these. So I'm using boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You could also use leftover chicken if you had any for this, rotisserie chicken, whatever. We're gonna add this to this here pot of stock, put it on in, bring it to a gentle kind of like, not even a simmer basically, and let that poach until it's all the way cooked and like really tender, and then we can shred it. The chicken is gonna poach for about 40 minutes, and our veggies and stuff are in the oven broiling. So we're basically kind of just like chilling until then. Take a break. Okay. Check it out. It's looking really good. I'm gonna just kind of flip these over a bit. Hot. Okay, I got almost everything out of the oven except for the corn. The corn's taking a little bit longer, but that's fine. It's for the filling. We'll take care of that in a little bit. It's gonna be like 15 minutes. And right now we'll focus on making the tomatillo salsa. Let me grab my blender. And into the blender, we're gonna put the onion whole. I'm just gonna take the skin off, right on in there. The tomatillos can go in. Plop, 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 plop. Then we're gonna take the skin off the garlic and pop those in there as well. And then with the serranos, I'm gonna remove the seeds actually, just because later I have a friend coming over for dinner and she's bringing her 3-year-old daughter, and I don't want it to be too spicy because I want the kid to enjoy the enchiladas as well. But by all means, make it as spicy as you want and leave those seeds on in there. Just scrape them on out. There we go. Boop. It smells very good. Into this, we're also gonna add some cilantro, some lime juice, some crema, some of our chicken stock, and some salt. That's it. Easy. Let's pop the lid on. Blend these. Okay, we're also gonna add in some crema. So if you don't have crema, you could use sour cream, but crema is a little bit more fatty. It's a little bit more salty and a little bit more sweeter. It's also a lot thinner. We're gonna put that right on in there. What else? Lime juice. Like a couple tablespoons of lime juice. Just squeeze that right on in there. There we go. And then we're gonna add some cilantro. And we're gonna use the stems as well, because the stems have so much good flavor. We're gonna add that right on in there. And then let's see what it looks like. Ooh, she's a real beauty. That tastes good. We're gonna wait a little bit for the chicken to be done. We're gonna add some chicken stock into this. It's gonna help loosen up a bit because I want it to be really saucy and not so thick when we're baking this. And we're gonna shred our chicken. We're gonna take the corn off the cobs and make our filling. And this is all coming together quite nicely. Ta-da! We're just gonna put the chicken into a bowl here. I'll let that cool a little bit and then I can shred it. Oof, she's hot. See all that steam? Whew. Meanwhile, let's strain out this stock. Nice. We're gonna add a cup of the stock back into our salsa. Ooh. Almost spilled it. I'm not bringing you back over here, but just know that that's what's happening, okay? Damn, that's good. We're gonna take the kernels off the cobs. Every cob of corn has an even number of rows. And also, every cob of corn has at least one silk per kernel. Pretty cool. Also, I did not know that corn is considered not only a vegetable, not only a grain, but a fruit as well. Stick with me. We're gonna learn all kinds of stuff about corn today, all right? Kernels are off the cob. We'll put these in a bowl, and meanwhile, let's shred some cheese. God, I love corn. Corn. Cheese. We're using like a quesillo, which is a melting cheese. You can also use like a Oaxacan cheese, which is also a melting cheese. But yeah, this is very similar to like a mozzarella. And as always, don't forget to have extra for snack and cheese. Am I right? Cheese. There we go. Floor cheese. Boop. We're gonna sweat. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Snack and cheese. Cheese. Now we're just gonna shred our chicken. It's cool enough to handle. Shredding chicken's kind of tedious. It's fine. I'll do it. But it's tedious. Just like that, my chicken is shredded. Into the filling, we're gonna do the chicken, all of that corn, and 1.5 cups of this beautiful salsa. And then like 1.5 cups of cheese as well. There we go. And that is our filling. Next up, we're gonna get the tortillas ready. So basically, you're gonna be using some corn tortillas. In order to get these ready, we do need to cook them slightly, just for like 1 to 2 minutes, and then we can roll them and fill them. Okay, so just a little bit of oil, like 1 to 2 tablespoons, maybe 1 tablespoon in here. So yeah, you're just gonna quickly, kind of in like 15, 20 seconds, cook the tortilla in a little bit of oil. It's gonna make it nice and pliable, easier to use, and it's also gonna keep your tortillas from disintegrating once you bake it with the sauce and filling. All my tortillas are here. All right, let's do it. I'm working with one of my tortillas at a time. Just gonna add a couple tablespoons of the filling right in. And then roll it, and then put it into the casserole dish, seam side down. And we're gonna keep doing that until we got all of them ready. Ta-da! How cute is that? We're gonna cover this with the rest of the sauce, and then cover it with cheese, and pop it in the oven, and it's good to go. Cheese on top. God damn. 400-degree oven, basically until the cheese is bubbly and golden. All right. Lovely. And that's all I have to do now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this looks good. It's hot in here, but it's worth it. I'm gonna top it with a bunch of stuff because I love a topping. Red onion, white onion, avocado, lime, queso fresco, cilantro, and extra freshly sliced serranos. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Can you hear this sizzling? I'm gonna put a little bit of red onion all over the top of it, some white onion all over the top of it, some avocado all over the top of it, fresh serranos all over the top of it, fresh cilantro all over the top of it, and queso fresco all over the top of it. Ready to look at this? Get a little piece out of here. Oh yeah. A bit of lime as well. What am I missing? Beer. Sicily. Needed that. I've tested this recipe and made this recipe now like over half a dozen times, and it doesn't get old. That's how you know it's a good recipe. The lime is so nice, it just kind of like brightens it right up at the end. The cilantro and the tomatillo, the salsa is so good. Honestly, low key, I think the hero of this dish is the corn. The corn is so good. It's like really pairs nicely, has a good sweetness to it, a little popcorn in there, and obviously all the cheese. Can't go wrong with that much dairy. Sicily. Bye.